The deal here is we're driving at night to cross California so that we can wake up in a cool spot to hunt deers. And I'm in a back valley, but I wanted to show you what I saw, so I'm going to do something dangerous on the road here. And we'll see if we can get them lit up. Are they still there? I don't know if you can get that at all. Those are elks. I was driving along about 70 miles an hour, and the biggest thing that I've ever seen jump a fence out here jumped a fence, and it was an elk. Yes, we're not going to be able to see it. Well, a long hard night of driving, and this is where we woke up. I pulled in here at what was a boat ramp, and apparently it's in big old freshwater reservoir. There's a what's called a butte in the background, way off in the distance. That's what this county is named for, so we're in Butte County. And there's the butte. Good morning. Over. Stoked. I am so stoked to come here and show you this today. We're going to explore through all these rocks on this lake shore, and there's supposedly secret little caverns of crystals all along it. So I'm climbing down this crazy scree slope, trying to get there, keeping my eyes out, and we'll see what we find together. So, first time for me too. Let's go see what lies. See the driftwood and stuff? And just in that amount of time since this winter's highest waters ever, it's all the way down there, which is good. It means that there isn't going to be anything hidden from us. I climbed down this creek. There are trails, I guess, probably, but I like to use the creeks as a cross section, so I can see the true layers of the hill, so I can tell what I'm doing. But now I think we're gonna go hunt in the crevices and see what we can find. Wow, I'm stoked. I don't know if I said that already, but we're instantly not falling down the cliff. But look at these. They are an exacual. Can you tell I'm sleepless and excited all at the same time? Anyways, these are starting to look like spear tips and stuff. You can tell this is going to be an awesome spot. I think all we have to do is use our hunting skills now. Oh man, already specimens. We gotta do some looking around though and see how good it gets. I know I'm high grading already, but come on. So I see quartz all the way across the slope. What I'd like to do is find a hard pocket of our own, and so that's kind of a goal. But keep your eyes out, because the waves were lapping here, and people are digging here, and animals are making it slide, and gravity is making it slide. So yeah, okay, I got the feeling this is just the beginning. Yeah, could be all kinds of things here. And where'd they go? Yeah, I don't know. I don't get to find crystals that much, so I'm happy. It's worth the drive. Well, it's pretty steep. I don't know if I could bring a toddler here, but it's pretty awesome. You get full exposure of the rock because the water has, there's your clue. It's the only clue I'm giving you. That and the lake you're on. But the exposure, you see there's no vegetation. So that's why this is so awesome. It's because you can just hunt and hunt and hunt without having to look through the organics. But what I was excited to show you was, as I was following up all these really cool crystalline looking stuff, I'm getting up to the layers where the quartz is located. Can you see all the bands of it there? And all above it there. And I think people have actually been digging a little bit. So always a good sign. And we are going to do the same. So to give you an idea, yeah, there's quartz here. A lot. And yeah, there's crystals here. There are a lot. So we have a lot of material to go through. It's hard to decide where to even start digging, as usual. Oh, there's a couple nice smokies. Those. Nice. Nice. So what I've done is chosen a little spot here, and I'm digging back in looking for cavities. I think we're kind of in some. I definitely got some quartz. I mean everywhere, but we're looking for the loose stuff that's going to have pockets in it with actual spears. So, see if I can open this top part up a little bit. This is a little vein of quartz here. And I'm picturing behind some of it being some big old pockets of spear tips. That's what I'm picturing in my head. So many almost all over the slope, and it makes you crazy because there's so many almosts or little miniature ones, and there's so much quartz. Where's our pocket? So where is our pocket? We're looking for our pocket of crystals. Oh man. It's not bad, that's a little see-through tip. Okay. Getting better. It's very hot. I tried to come early, but we are on the side of this crazy mountain, and I am digging through. So far, very minimal luck. Lots of beautiful crystalline stuff, but a lot of material, and without guidance, I don't know if I'm in a rich area, a poor area, whatever. So I'm just kind of going through it where I see a bunch of material that looks likely, and looking for anything that might have eroded out. You know, if you see a big old spear tip go by. Let's just find one for the day. We'll be happy and put it on a necklace. And call it even for the dust. So I'm going through this loose stuff, and I'm finding some cute little, they're half pieces. So only half of it, but it's got some faceted sides, so I'm keeping those to start. And then found this laying right in the middle here, so it's my first cluster. I think it's really pretty. So it's a start. Yeah. God, is that one something? Looks like it's got a face to it, and the rest is nugget. I'm digging a little with my pick and going through with my hand a little, so I can go slow. Stuff is covered in dirt, so we gotta look for shape. I mean, that could be a big one covered in dirt, so we need to pay attention. For sure, we're just kind of going for shape, if not shine. Okay, we'll dig a little with the pick again. Bring down all this loose. Oh, is that another little nodule? We'll keep those and wash them off and see how good they look. Oh, what are you? Oh, it wants to be a big old smoky, but it's not. Not quite see-through enough. Okay. Ooh, look at that. That's a nugget. Come on. Quest for details needs a spear. Let's give our audience something wonderful. Keep your fingers crossed. I'm out here digging, trying to find you the coolest thing. Whew, I think I need a water break. Yeah, I finally found a place where I think we're gonna stay. Look at what's coming out of the hole. That's beautiful to me. Okay. Beautiful. Awesome. Ah, first chunker's in the bucket. So I had to dig down deep here a little bit to where people weren't just picking at it. And I think that's part of the deal. Go far away and dig down deep. And I'm starting to find all kinds of really cool stuff. I'm going to relieve a little overburden out here and make a bigger ledge. I'm going to try and put a lot of this back in the hole. It's really steep here. That's all I can really say about that. It's all about building ledges. Okay, if you ever feel bogged down, digging, like you're not getting anywhere, go ahead and move. It's like fishing. Don't be afraid to just go ahead and look somewhere else. You never know. You don't want to spend too much time just wandering, but that's what we're going to do right now. And just kind of hope for the occasional cool surface find. Or possibly clues to areas that are richer. You know, spend all your time where you're getting a little, while right around the corner everybody's been digging a lot. So you want to keep investigating and then putting your effort into it and then investigating. Locate a spot where we can put some digging effort in again. You see here the rock for some reason is turned on its side and it's coming out in layers and it's super crumbly, and I don't see hardly any quartz dug out, which at first would make you think, okay, well there's none here. But I think we finally reached that point where it's not easy for people to get to, and we're going to discover some veins the way that they should be, because I'm actually seeing really incredible surface finds laying around. Ooh, see? So that means all that we have to do is find one of these soft layers. So I think over there a lot of what we're looking at is where people have just gutted these soft layers. And in this region it's still untouched. So I'm going to look for the best, most crystally deposit, and then we'll dig in there. But yeah, and you can see This was just a tip on where to go. So that's why you come back and come back and come back. It's like gambling. You could find a pocket that was as tall as you, full of crystals as long as your leg. Happens all the time. That'll be nice. I'm here. That's Highway 70. This is Lake Oroville. There's quartz in them there hills. I just want everybody to have a pocket full of crystals. So, it's noon. We got up, left, drove all night, almost got ambushed by a pack of elk, slept by a lake, woke up, got out here, and yet it is still a broiler. It is late July in California, but I'm on to some nice little pockets, so I'm just kind of digging down the cracks of quartz, breaking it up, leaving it in a little slot, and then I'm coming back and kind of pawing through it and looking for tips. For arrowheads, no, not arrowheads. For diamonds, no, not diamonds. For crystals, yes! Crystals. You gotta look for shape because it could be covered in dirt. Keeping the little shiny ones. You do a wash off at the end, that's what I mean. That could be covered in dirt, but it could be a good one. So, put that in the pocket. Oh, what are you? That looks like another one of those good gobs. We'll hang on to it. Because you just do that when you're doing crystals and you can't see what they are. Do a lot of just collecting and then go back in the field and check out what you got where you can more carefully, or after you can rinse it off and see what you actually got. And don't throw anything away until then. Okay, keep digging at this little. Looking for the bigger version of that. Over here. We're going to try a bunch of different spots. Now I'm understanding the cracks that they occur in this type of rock and what we're actually doing. So, I'm trying the dumb luck approach at this point. I'm going to wander along. I've done a lot of just hard digging and it doesn't seem any more fruitful than the Hapana Pond. We have a lot of shore, the water's been going down, there isn't a lot of people here doing this, it looks like. So, I gotta do some distance and some looking now because we were in that little area for a while. It was nice, but moving on, we have all of that. So, Haven't got any big fish out of that hole. Creep down the trail. Creep down this creek. Because it obviously has a lot of erosive power. And look for any single spars that have broken off. Wouldn't you love this big old, find a big old shiny one? Look at this, I hope it picks up. Look how much material there is to go through. So, ooh, look at that. That's a keeper, look at that. Oh. Nice. Just wanted to show you this. I started finding some pieces of soapstone. So if you don't know it, it's real soft. Wipe some forehead sweat on that. And usually occurs with serpentines and stuff is where I find it. You can carve it with a knife. You can literally just carve it with a knife. And so a lot of people sculpted into stuff. It's what a lot of the pipes and stuff were made out of. So pretty cool. That's some nice, it's very soft and lug. There's a shot of the grain. So that's why it's called soapstone. I just found my first real big piece. Do you see it there? See what it is. Oh, it's only a half. I'm not complaining though. It looks like it's green. That's cool. We'll wash all these up, but that's nice. And then what do I see? Oh, it caught my eye a second ago. Anyways, I'm going through this pile here and kind of down to whatever the rock is, and it's this one. I almost fell off. If you want to see where I am, I'm there. It's pretty ridiculous. Literally a cliff. You wouldn't want to start tumbling. But anyhow, back to what we're doing. I'm kind of digging down to the bottom, hoping that the little stuff has slid under the big stuff and gotten stuck, and that lazier people haven't gone under the whole thing. So, that is our trick right now. I just wanted to have you look with me just so you know hours are passing here, but I'm not making you watch all that. But I'm on a slope of this stuff, so it's basically crystallized nuggets, and that's pretty cool. A lot of that. Maybe we'll keep a couple of those in the bucket. Here's another one. See how they clean up later. And yep, just moving through it here. Starting to fill the bucket up a little bit, just with cool stuff. But still holding out for the real deal. Joe started whimpering and went up to the tree line. He's like, that's it, the hunt's over. So, and I drank the last of my fluids a while back. So my little clock is ticking down. Tried to carry a lot with me, but it was not enough because it's a very hot day. So, but we will definitely do a cleanup before we. Ooh, look at that one. Look at these nuggets. You fill your bucket up quick, I tell you. Having a hard time migrating through all this, especially since it's getting better and better in this particular spot. That's just little nuggets down in there. Look at this one. Jimmy. They're starting to show up here and there. Maybe we'll stick it out here in the sun a little bit. And not like there's any other options. Well, there might be, but for now, I'm liking this little spot. Come on. Ooh. Okay, I'll turn it off for a second here and do some hardcore hunting. Okay, this is suddenly getting funner. I'm not finding super big ones, but I'm finding the real deal, real terminated specimens. And you see that one there? I left my rock hammer pointing towards it so that I could find it in camera. So far they're about like that. But yeah, I'll take it. That's what we came for. Yay! Victory. Whew. Lots of little clear chunks, but they're hidden in dust. So now I've slowed down. And working our way through. Exciting. Oh, broken piece. Oh, it's a big full one. Are you in here? It's so hot. Ow, straight to the knee. Just wanted to pick it up with you. That might be one of our. It's got a lot of low tips to it. Oh man, it's pretty. Yep. That's my favorite so far. Oops, sliced myself open there a little bit. Oh well, it was worth it. I was laying there with it. Nice. Okay. Digging a pretty deep hole here. You can see my hammer. I'm getting into an actual vein where every piece here is a big old chunk of quartz. Again, so somewhere in here I might hit a pocket between them. It has a bunch of spears, spars, crystals. See, that was facing into a cavity right there. See the rust on it and not the dirt. So I think we're going to follow this little crack where it goes here. So bear with me. I'm out here in the crazy of it big quartz vein, and those are layers in between it that are not yet big enough to form crystals. Let's say in that layer, but there might be a pocket right back in here, which I think is probably the key. So we'll keep working on it. Whew. Left-handed cameras, please. I think that's as far back in there as I can go right now. It is so hot, but it's opening up into caverns back there. I don't know if you can see it real good, but this whole thing is quartz, and this whole vein that goes up, and there's natural pockets in it, and I'm sure there'd be crystals, but I'd want to come out here with a long bar maybe and do some prying, because wow, out here with this little pick hammer at 100 degrees on the slope, Drover abandoned me, and I just want to go jump in that lake so bad. Oh, it's too hot. It's too hot. I pushed it way too far. Oh my god. Talk to the other wall. Oh my god. Oh, just so many little finished tips on it. Fully terminated little clusters. But thank you so much for enjoying that little adventure with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I guess I'm assuming a lot there. But yep, that was my whole home. Not bad. I really enjoy it. I'll try and get you some other behind the lit, backlit shots here.